What's up, snake fans? Dave Palumbo here for Muscle Serpents Daily, and today is a busy day, so we're going to do a quick hit. We're going to take a look at an amazing clutch that just hatched out. It's something that I've been working on for quite some time. You know, back in 2000, I think it was 15, when I got my first hurricane ball pythons from Hans Winter in Germany. You know, he gave me a group of, I think 5, actually there was a group of 10, I believe, and he asked me to help him sell them in the US, which I did. I sold a bunch of them. I kept probably 5 of them for myself, and I grew them up, and I always said to myself, I want to get banana into hurricane. No one had done it at the time, not even Hans. I had bred my banana pastel clown, which was the best snake I had at the time, and I bred him to one of the I think it was a spider hurricane or something like that, and I produced an amazing banana hurricane het clown male, and I said, all right, this is it. This is the guy that's going to do it. He didn't do it right away, unfortunately. It took him a little longer than I thought, probably a year later than I thought. He actually had gotten some mouth rub one year, and he really wasn't ready to breed, and it kind of delayed him a little bit. And then the following year, I bred him to the Super Blade Clown, and she didn't go. So then I had to wait till the following year, and then we had a late clutch in 2021. But the eggs hatched. They were all good eggs. It was worth the wait. We're going to take a look and see the parents, and we're going to see what they produced. All right, here's the Super Blade Clown female that is the mother of the clutch I'm about to show you. She's been putting her size back on. Remember, she was a late delivery, so she's probably, if she's going to breed this coming season, I'm not going to even start pairing her up probably for another 2 months. I want to get her to eat a few more meals, get back some of that size. But she waited quite a long time to give her first litter, so I wouldn't be surprised if she did go again this coming year, because it didn't. You know, she had some pretty good mass on her by the time she finally delivered a clutch. So we'll see what happens. You can see that really the Super Blade is a really reduced, fine dorsal, thick band. And when we look at the babies, you're going to see the single blade is pretty similar, except it's just not as thick. And that's going to reduce pattern a little bit, but not quite as much as the Super Blade would do, the 2 copies. And here's a copy of the father of this clutch we're going to show you. This is the Banana Hurricane Het Clown. See those hurricane swirls right there? Really much more defined when it was younger and just first born. And this boy did his job. Let's take a look and see what that clutch looks like. Tremendous clutch that just hatched out. We're going to take a look at it. I know some of these are going to look really much better once they're shed out, but we'll take a look at them anyway. This was a Banana Hurricane Het Clown that was bred to a Super Blade Clown. So we'll start with this normalish looking male, which is not normalish because it's a hurricane for sure. Look at those hurricane swirls. Now, everything in this clutch has got to be blade because the mother was Super Blade. So blade is a pattern reducer, and hurricane is a pattern increaser. So the blade will take away a little bit of the swirling from the hurricane, but you can still see a lot of like coolness going on here. And very dark. The blade definitely darkened up the hurricane, which I like. And it created this, look at this little like dotted dorsal line here, which is pretty nice. All these babies will be Het Clown, 100%. So this is a Blade Hurricane Het Clown. And we had some pretty good odds with the hurricane here. I think we hit almost all hurricanes. Let's see. This one should be Blade Hurricane Het Clown as well. Let's see if we can get him to open up. That one looks darker though than this one. Okay, let's see. This one doesn't want to open up very much, but I promise you it looks very similar to that one. Then we're gonna get to some clown stuff, and this beauty is a Blade Hurricane Clown. So you can see those little hurricane set up here. Blade with the much thickened dorsal striping. And that's of course a clown. You can see that head. So that's a visual Blade Hurricane Clown. here's a non-hurricane. This might be the only non-hurricane in the whole clutch. And that is a blade clown. We'll give it some time to open up a little bit. This guy wants to run away here. And now we're gonna go through our banana stuff that we got here. This is beautiful hurricane, banana, blade, heck clown. Gorgeous. Nice hurricane. The hurricane and banana look really, really nice together. And I've never seen a blade hurricane heck clown. And so this would be my first one of that. Obviously a little bit more thickness in that purple striping on the top there with the dots. See those dots? I have to imagine that's from the blade. And then we got really lucky with two of these snakes, and we produced what I've been trying to produce for quite a long time now. That is a banana blade clown. Hurricane too, sorry. So banana blade hurricane clown. Gorgeous. When this thing sheds out, man, it is gonna look spectacular. And then of course we have the second one here too. I think these two are the same. Banana hurricane blade clown. Now, we got, I think 50% we did. 50-50 on the clowns. And we got a bicycle delivery from my daughter. She's gonna be very happy. Sorry to interrupt you guys. So these are my two gems. This is what I've been trying to get from the moment I got Hurricane. I wanted to get Banana, and I wanted to get, I think I produced the first Banana Hurricane out there, and it was Het Clown. It didn't breed for me when it should have initially right away, but then again, what it should have, it's when I wanted it to, it didn't. It took a whole year after that, and I think the female I bred it to just wasn't ready. I don't think it was the male's fault. So we finally got the clutch. I've been waiting for it. It was a late clutch at that. So I'm very happy that we were able to produce the Banana Blade Hurricane Clowns. I haven't sexed these yet, so I'm not even sure what they are. Probably some of the hets will be available for purchase. So if you want to get into the Hurricane, or the Banana Hurricane Clown project, obviously everything has blade in it as well. Hit me up, but we'll see. This is a really, really nice clutch here. I'm very, very happy once again with what I produced, and sometimes the odds gods are with you. You know, it worked out well. Like I said, I didn't know she was going to go. It was a late clutch. We love Hurricane. Look at this guy. This guy's really moving around a lot. That's a beautiful Blade Hurricane Het Clown. What a nice looking snake. Very dark. The blade really does add a lot to it. I'd like to see what the Super Blade looks like in all these. Maybe it'll reduce the Hurricane too much though. Maybe the single copy blade is the way to go with Hurricane, just so you don't reduce pattern too much. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today. You know, it just goes to show that persistence pays off. Sometimes things don't happen as fast as you want them to, but if you continue and you persist and you're diligent about what your goal is and what your vision is for the project, you can make it happen. And this was worth the wait for sure. Banana Hurricane Blade Clowns, and I got two of them. I haven't sexed them yet, but I'll wait till they shed out. I'm super happy with that because that's really what I was trying to aim for. What I can do further with that project, I have some ideas in my head where I want to go from here, but I needed those visuals to really be able to take the project to the next level. I got the visuals I was looking for, and if you guys are interested in any of the hets or any of the near misses, so to speak, because everything in that clutch was really good, you can let me know and we can work something out for sure. But the name of the day, or the name of the game, as I like to say, is do not give up. That's the theme of this video. Stick with what you envision, and you can make it happen. And that's sometimes, like I said, sometimes you get good stuff. I had some bad clutches this year where it's just bombed out, and that's what happens. It happens to us all. Don't let anyone tell you. No one gets 100% hatch rate. No one gets 100%. You know, when you pair up snakes, 100% eggs. It just doesn't happen. It's a numbers game, and that's why we have so many snakes, because we have to increase the odds of producing what we want. And sometimes if you have a project that's very important to you, having multiple snakes in the same project or multiple females so you increase your odds always helps, because it's always the snake that you didn't think would go. It's always the backup snake that winds up producing first, and then usually the year after you get the one that you anticipated producing. And sometimes the snake dies, so if you have backup, it's always good. It doesn't ruin the whole project. So if something's super important to you, try to get, even if you have to buy a het, to go with your visuals, always have backups. Even with your males, and I've made that mistake before too. I didn't have backups with males, and then the project bombed because my male died for some reason, or my male would eat, and he's not. I have a male now. He's still a terrible eater, and he's still not producing what he should be. And I'm 2 years behind the project because I only had one male, and the reason was because he was very expensive. So, I rolled the dice, so to speak. All right. I hope you guys learned something from today's video. I hope you guys were inspired by today's video. If you were, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications, hit your like button, and I'll see you back tomorrow morning.